No problem. Where are we? Oh, we're 1 minute past 9. Come on, Ice Cube. No pressure. Are you going to jump on the front or the back? Okay, right, I'm going to go at the back then as always. There we go, sweet. Here we go. Final round of the semi-pro class in the ORLSA Hypercar Series at Mugello GP.
Okay, and off we go.
King game stands. Sorry about that, by the way. But if anyone says, ooh, then you're free to drink.
Okay, that's a good one. Yes, already we've got 4 guys trying to go for the same piece of road into the first corner.
Almost had your first drink there.
Oh!
No.
Some
Remington
contact.
Trying to stay out of the way, and he still made contact.
Remington and Venom.
Here? Venom, he's the guy currently in the lead. He needs to get through this pack.
He is.
K-Tech.
You know what? I think this Aston is going to be brilliant around this track. The Ferrari is also very good. You know what my big problem is we've got a full grid of Ferraris and in one. Oh, there's a Pagani Zonda as well. I forgot Aston is in the Zonda.
Yeah. And gain a lot of ground on the straights with that.
Oh, well, let's see.
Nice tight battle already. This is lovely. Venom's taking it nice and easy here at the moment. Oh, someone. No, K-Tech out on the dirt, but he's okay. Oh, but Venom takes him on the inside. That's beautiful. Nice move. Nice
and as we have that Ezekiel in the chat here. Good evening, gents. Go Team CBR. Well, so far, Jester at the front and just going away.
And we have legit Speece and Bucktomb here also cheering for Team CBR.
Nice.
Got a big following.
Yes, they've got a very big following. And we've got Aister now in second place in the Pagani Zonda. He started out very good in the previous race around Kota. And then slipped backwards. Let's hope he can carry up today and maybe get a podium finish.
Yeah, well, oh, who's that light Rex? Out in the dirt. Oh, and he just pulled
we've
right
got
across.
Super Van Roy and Remington.
Super Van Roy?
No, Super Van Roy and Remington side by side down the main straight. Remington up the inside. Oh. Bit of contact.
Well, there you go, Ezekiel. You'll have to have a drink now. But F50 really needs to keep with these guys. It looks like they're pulling away at the moment. So if he wants any chance of picking up those points, he needs to try and hang on to the back of this group.
Lightrex finding him. Oh, Lightrex actually in the pits. And coming out the pits, he probably got some damage there. We've got K-Tech in 6th place.
I'm going to jump on board with Remington. This Aston does look good.
Yeah, it does. Can Super Van Roy actually stick to the back of Remington? Doesn't look like it.
No, he's struggling. In fact, he looks like Venom could be catching Super Van Roy.
He is definitely. I'm on board with Super Van Roy, and it definitely looks like... and Remington is on the back of Aister now. Hey, let's look at can F50 Venom actually get past Super Van Roy?
All these guys are driving excellent at the moment. You know, they're very patient with the moves. This is good racing. Very good.
Very good, yes. And Remington went up the inside.
He's having a look, isn't he? But I think that Pagani's going to have the legs on the straight.
I'm on board with Aister now.
Here we go. Yeah, he's pulling away.
Yo, yeah, freaking hell.
Yeah.
That is one big gap already.
That is almost a full second, I would say, on the straights there. For
is your
Pagani.
Power back on yet, man? You in the chat here saying, gooi Venom. And then Ezekiel, cool this ice.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
locks up there.
bit of a mistake from... Oh, this is so close.
I wonder if Venom and is it K-Tech can catch them? They keep on tripping each other up like this.
Yeah, I just want to say, if they're going to keep on battling, then yeah, he might just, or they might just catch up. And Jester is gone. 5 second
yes,
gap.
hasn't he?
6 second
he's
gap.
not messing around.
Remington up the inside. No, not fast enough. And then we've got Super Van Roy and F50 Venom having a battle here. I'm gonna start. Oh, Super Van Roy on the dirt. Super Van Roy goes off.
Understeered all the way out there. I saw that happen.
And this gives...
Remington really needs to get past now if he wants to catch up with Jester. Otherwise, he's going to check out. Team CBR going to pop the champagne.
Well, so far as it looks like, yes. It's like F50 Venom is now clear of Super Van Roy. He will be able...
Oh, Remington, beautiful. Beautiful. I was already just going to collect him then. That was absolutely fantastic.
But now comes the straight.
That's right. Can he block? Ooh, he's pulled a bit of a gap there through the final turn.
Yeah, but is it enough of a gap? I'm on board now with Aister. You can actually see the gap close. Oh, he's going past. He's just breezing past. It's like that. Aston is standing. Okay, Aston coming back.
On the brakes.
Oh, Aston on the inside.
Side.
Remington late on the brakes. Remington very late. That was a very good move from Remington. And now Remington needs to put down the foot and create that gap.
Yeah, get some clean air. Wonder what the gap is to Jester now. It says 1,100 feet.
I'll tell you now the exact time gap. It's 7.8 seconds.
Right.
And the gap between Aister and Remington is now over 1 second.
Well, I'm just going to move a little bit further back to see this battle that's going on.
Now I'm on board with Venom now as he's trying to catch up to the back of Aister.
Yeah, me too. There we go. Seems to be where the action is at the moment.
Currently, yes, and we've got Super Van Roy now 5 seconds back. I'm going to jump on board with Aister as you are on board with Venom.
Yeah, that's perfect. But the question is, does the Aston have more top end or does the Ferrari have more top end in the straight? We know the Pagani is loaded with top end.
Yeah, I think it's more or less equal between the Ferrari and the Aston Martin at this stage.
Right, okay. Oh no, he's going wide at 50. Oh, that is so painful when that happens in slow motion as well. You just watch all your driver momentum drift away into understeer. And
then it comes the straight and that Pagani Zonda's just gone.
And then, needs to put on his binoculars to see him.
And in this one lap...
welcome Severian, man.
In this one lap, Remington has pulled up a big gap over Aister. But Jester at the front, I'm going to jump on board with Jester for a bit. He's just nailed every lap after lap. And he is just pulling away.
Could come down to a mistake.
And it's so easy to make a mistake.
Yeah. Hey, Lage, man. Yeah, well, hopefully, when's our first pit window? It's 6, isn't it? 6 till 8?
I believe so. I'll double check now. And Ezekiel's typing some funny things here in the chat. And then he says,
is he sloshed?
And then he says, sorry, his phone went crazy. He's probably sending some nudes to his wife.
Might need an antivirus. Oh, Aister again. Losing control. F50 not able to get past, but he's looking up the inside now. Very nice. No contact. Oh, nobody clipped the grass. Okay, there we go. They both live to fight another day. I was going to say another fight.
Okay, so pit laps open, or pit window opens at lap 7.
Legit Jester for the win. It's looking that way, man. It's looking that way. He's just checked out.
He's gone. I've been on board with him for over a lap now, and he's just focused on where he needs to brake, cornering, trying to hit the apexes. He's just gone.
It's nice if you can just race with yourself. No pressure.
Sometimes it helps.
What, chasing someone?
No, chasing yourself.
Oh, yeah. It's my favourite type of competition. Me. Oh, no. I think we just had a DC. That looked like Aster just vanished off the screen then. I don't know if anyone else noticed that in the chat.
Yeah, Aster is gone.
Unbelievable.
Remington now right, 9 seconds back.
So that puts that 50 up into third. Remington, so these guys are spaced out. I'm going to move further back to see if there's any more action.
Okay, take 6 seconds behind Super Van Roy.
Right, now Rank Rex jumped into the pits earlier, so I assume he's going to miss this pit window.
But now the
so
problem
where he is
is
right now.
The problem is he is in the Ferrari, which is... Oh, K-Tech off-road. K-Tech trying to turn the Ferrari into an off-roader. The problem with the Ferrari is it's so thirsty that I think Lightrex might end up doing 4 pit stops instead of just 3.
Right, okay.
Lightrex now on the back of Aster within 2 seconds, I believe. Let's see.
Yeah, because it was quite tight, wasn't it? They needed to run a full stint before the first pit.
Yeah, basically, yes. I'm on board with Lightrex now as he comes through the final corner.
This is fantastic for him because K-Tech still needs to pit, presumably.
Yeah, but like I said, Lightrex might also need to pit again. Well, he probably might need to do an extra pit.
Hey, Bugtoon, the race is on, man. This is it. Semi-Pro, Mugello GP. That's when is it starting?
Oh, no, it's already started, man.
He's only getting a loading screen. Try refresh. Sometimes you have to lower the viewing resolution as well.
Yes.
It's been streamed in HD, but if there's a dodgy connection, sometimes you've got to knock it down to like 480 or 720, something like that. So yeah, just try fiddling with the resolution.
We've got Ezekiel saying that Jester actually wanted to make it a clean sweep of victories, but now with his race that he missed due to the load shedding, he unfortunately cannot get a clean sweep.
Yeah. But it's nice to have targets like that, and I think he's done outstandingly well.
Yes, definitely.
He's definitely going to be in the pro group next year, so then he can test himself again.
Yes.
Oh no!
And Lightrex going a bit wide, and finally managed to get past K-Tech up to 5th place.
That looked like a shifting issue, like he missed a gear or something.
Or he probably geared down too many times.
Oh, Super Van Roy is also Team CBR, apparently. Did you know that, Ice Cube?
Yes, Super Van Roy and Jester is teammates.
The CBR boys are giving him some love in the chat.
And you know what? Another thing, both of them are, I believe, from Secunda.
Oh, so how many guys is there going to be from Team CBR in the pro group?
Well, I know Jester will. I don't think Super Van Roy is going to go up to the pros. But Jester is definitely going up.
But Jester's going up. Okay. Well, we'll have to see the final positions.
And we've got, I believe, what's his name? Legit Speech is also part of the CBR group. So I think once Jester makes it up to the pro group, he might team up with Legit Speech there.
Right. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
well, I've just jumped on board with Jester just because he deserves some love as well, you know. can't help being good. What's that? Rent Tech, South Africa. Very nice livery.
Yeah, she's definitely changed up for the final race.
Oh, what's this? Booked him. Oh, his stream doesn't want to. But you can hear us, but you can't see it. Right, he's going to watch the replay. Gutted. You know, I've had weird connection issues all day today. The internet. I mean, it's just been flat,
Gary,
going on and going off.
Sorry, maybe just open your stream up and make sure that you can change the quality on your. Because
well, no, it only allows me on my side to go auto or the source, which is 1080.
Yeah, then everyone needs to look at 1080p. That's why I always stop and start my stream until I can get all the options open.
Oh, right.
Yes, yeah. It's a trick with the streaming because they've only got a certain amount of slots where people can get that, what they call it,
option.
No, it's not called an option. It's like almost like encoding, but it's called something else. But as soon as you, like I said, they've only got a certain amount of spots for that type of encoding available. So if you don't have it available, you need to stop the stream and start it again and hope someone else left a spot so you can jump into that spot.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So once you hit partner with Twitch, you automatically get that spot, a guaranteed.
Right.
But
well, that's a big bonus, hey?
With affiliation, you get a higher, how can I say, a priority to get it than the guys that isn't affiliate. But you still struggle to get it sometimes. And I think we're going to even struggle more now to get it because everyone will be in lockdown. So it's going to be a couple of
playing esports.
Exactly. So yeah, I've been like this weekend, or no, last night I actually stopped and started my stream like 4 times before I actually had it. So yeah, that's something that you need to take in consideration when you start the stream.
Would the stream in that case send out 4 notifications?
No, I think it waits about 2 or 3 minutes of stream time before it actually sends out notifications.
Right, well, everyone seems to be going into the pits roughly around the same time, and I noticed just before they took the pits, I think the fastest lap was Light Rex with a 48.2, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think Jester did a 48.0, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, okay.
I'll have another look and see once the lap times come up. Lightrex now up to 3rd place, only 4 seconds behind Remington. But, like I said, he might have to pit again. Well, the extra time. Yeah, Lightrex with 148.2.
That's
that
right,
is the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's got the pace, it must just be the consistency. I'm loving those emotes, Leish. Keep them coming, man.
Oh, what emotes are you talking about? Are you talking like...
just the the ones we have as an option, not the ones I created.
Oh,
I haven't got those.
Okay. I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Now I end.
So I've got Light Rex here. With everyone else pitting, he's found himself in 3rd position and actually having a go at Remington. So if he manages to finish the race with only 3 pits, then he's gained a huge advantage here.
Most probably, yes. Well, let's keep an eye on him and see where he can
I'm
go
on him
up
right
to.
now, yeah.
Because I believe he's probably going to have to go into the pits now. He needs to make sure that he's actually looking at his fuel. Talking about fuel, I'm gonna bring up the dashboard information.
That was major sim twitch there.
From Lightrex.
How did he save it? From Lightrex, yeah. He found himself all the way out.
Lightrex is going to jump into the pits now.
Yeah, right, okay. Unfortunate.
So it looks like he can jump it up to 10 laps, so maybe he can get away with 3 pits.
stretch it between the 3 stints.
Oh. Yeah.
A little nudge there from K-Tech.
Okay, so he's now dropped down to 4th.
Yeah.
He comes out just in front of Super Van Roy. Super Van Roy going up the inside. Ooh! I was close. I was very close. Okay, so Ezekiel, unfortunately, Jean-Mi won't be able to go to pros this time around. I know he is currently in the AM group, so only the top from the semi-pros can go up to pro. The rest will have another qualifying section to determine semi-pro and AM group. But yeah, Ezekiel saying it would be legit Jean-Mi and Jester, and also MD4 in as a CBR group in the pro group.
Represent. So 4 drivers from 16. So what percentage is that then?
Yeah, that's a
quarter.
Look,
it's 25%. Yeah, it's a quarter. Yeah.
So Ezekiel saying hopefully him, Bakhtum, and Johan will be in a semi-pro. So I'm presuming you talking about Johan as is Super Van Roy actually, Ezekiel, and then Yui saying he's so pissed he couldn't make the race tonight.
Yeah, oh, gutted. He's in 3rd position. Hey, Yui, did you know you were in 3rd at the moment on the board? Gutted, man.
I'm sure he actually read the standings as it was sent out today, and he was like all confused.
I'm going to go on the hunt for some action. What have we got here? Super Van Roy. He's not close enough, though, is he? No.
Well, we've got Lartrex 17 seconds behind Venom. And Remington 9.3 seconds behind Jester. K-Tech is now 10 seconds behind Super Van Roy.
Good to see the signs of respect there for Wazin as well.
Yes, still. Yeah, he was a very good friend to the group. And good to see
I think
it
shocked us all.
Yeah, it's a good thing that the guys are still showing their respects to him. Oh, we've got Lightrex actually giving some smoke.
Drifting uphill. Yeah, that will slow him down though. Oh, and wide on the exit.
It didn't cost him too much. I think he's over. I think he's oversteering the car too much, trying too hard.
Yeah.
Might need to dial it down just a tad bit so he can focus on his lines, because if you can run clean lines, you can.
The tyres make so much of a difference with these, with the setup. You've really got to take it through from cold all the way through to hot and worn when you're tuning, because sometimes you can tune something, it feels great, but then when the tyres heat up or they start to wear, they start giving you problems, and it looks like he's having to battle with the car a little bit here.
Well, he's only pitted like 2 laps ago, so yeah, it's going to be a difficult one for him.
Well, it could be the opposite in this case. Then maybe the car only works when the tyres are warm. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll see his lap time start coming down again.
Most probably. I mean, he was
closing that gap on a 50.
He was doing that 1 minute 48.2 towards the end of his first stint, so that could be true.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Yui says he actually didn't know that he was in 3rd. So he's saying now that this race is out, and he's there's a possibility he'll be stuck in semi-pro again next series. Well,
you don't fancy a bit of pro?
Unfortunately, that's part of life, man.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I've got the opportunity to actually drop down from pro to semi-pro I don't want to, but if I don't
Well, where are
perform
you
in this,
currently on the standings?
I think I'm currently 7th or 8th.
Ooh, that is dangerous.
But
it's
yeah,
not relegation territory, is it?
well, the points are so close that if I have another bad race like Kota, then I might just drop down.
Right, okay.
Oh, so it's some dodgy times for me this next race.
I'm just looking. We don't have any movers on track at the moment. Light Rex is just doing his own thing. Let's go with Venom.
He's
Let's see what he's
caught
doing.
up to 3rd place now by 4 seconds in the last lap. No, in 4th place
Right, well,
currently is Venom.
I'll stick with Venom for a short while. I'll see if he can close him down. His livery looks amazing. Obviously, Cars. Who doesn't love that movie? Extremely committed driver as well, F50. Yep.
Yes, he is, definitely. So, with this 21-day lockdown, what is your plans?
Oh, I'm going to bore you now.
Are you going to fix the house? Are you going to get to those things that you promised your wife you'll do when you have time?
Well, you can imagine the scenario. We're both off, you know. I can't possibly come up with any excuses. So, yeah, it's going to be painting and decorating, I imagine.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. But, yeah, you guys in the chat, maybe give us some thoughts of what you guys want to do racing in the next 3 weeks. Like we said,
that is an excellent point. They were talking about that in the chat today. We need some ideas. You're right. Fill the chat with ideas. What should we do?
Next week, Tuesday, the series comes to an end. Then we have a 2-week break, basically. We still have the weekend afterwards. We'll have the ACR race. But yeah, in between that and everyone being at home, we've got some open days. So yeah, we can get some things together and get the guys racing.
Well, I've got Lage here. He says, what about Touring Cup? We always enjoyed Touring Cup. Maybe, though, how about a one cup? You know what? Goofster's got an idea, hasn't he? Let's slot that in.
With
the GT4s, was it? The Porsche or
no, it was the RSR.
I can't remember.
That was the RSR Porsche.
The
GT3.
RSR, yeah. But a one-make series, basically. Instead of people choosing different cars, everyone in the same car. It's different.
Yeah. Well, definitely, we can definitely do that. I'm still in talks with the guys for the 4th and 5th, doing something for cancer again.
Okay, fantastic.
We've got that also that I'm working on. Maybe another endurance event, like the 12-hour from this weekend that Gary chickened out on finishing.
No, to be fair, what was it, the 4th or 5th race? I was 20 minutes from the end, and I just bombed out. My connection bombed out. And I was like, I haven't got the strength.
You were 3rd, and you weren't able to catch up to me and Goofster, so you just, you at that stage, you were 3rd. And you just thought, you know what, I was
pulled the lead.
Just like, I'm going to
smash the router.
I won't be surprised. Getting all loose. Oh.
I'm looking here with F50, and that gap is not closing between him and Light Rex, so he's doing just enough to hold his position.
I'm looking. Well, it's 12 seconds now, so it is coming down, but slowly.
Yeah. Sorry, Lej, to get back to you, man. Touring Cup, yes, absolutely fantastic. But I think that should also be a one-make series, because generally the guys complain that one car is faster than the other, so rather just everyone jump in the same one. Maybe the car no one drives. What about the Mercedes?
I just wanted to say we do a Mercedes Cup. I like that. But I've got one better here. We've got Yui here in the chat saying trophy trucks with no ramps.
We did do the trucks. What about on the same theme?
Not
the
trucks.
super van. What about the transit super van?
That can also work, but he's not talking about the trucks. He's talking about the trophy. The trophy
What's
trucks.
The difference?
Oh,
the 4x4s.
Yes. The like the Dakar 4x4 stuff.
That could work.
That's a good idea as well.
Yeah, the Baja races.
Yes. And then we've got Ezekiel saying, let Gary know I've stocked up for some ooze.
There you go. Nice. I like it. I need to find some action on this track though first. Let me have a look around. I've been with Venom. It doesn't look like Light Rex is going to catch him. So let's see what's happening with Remington.
Yeah, it's difficult. These guys are spread out now. It looks like they're having a hot lapping session.
Yeah. Looks like they're just cruising. We're getting some beautiful shots, but yeah. Again, we've got Remington also repping for Wazin. Absolutely fantastic to see.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Okay.
Also saw it last night with the AIM group as well. The guy still showing their respects. It's fantastic.
Yeah, lots of love for Wazin. Yeah. So these guys are basically just spread out. We need an incident. We need UV with his truck. Come on, UV, jump in. Where would this? Can we calculate while they're still running? Would this make Jester the overall winner for the series?
Yes, definitely. Well, with him winning this race, that will definitely give him the win.
That would be it. Right. Well done. And that's with missing a race.
Well, even if we don't give him any points for the race he missed, he'll definitely win it now.
Right, okay.
I've got a Batum saying here, what about a fully random racing, a random track, random car, no prep, just quali beforehand and for practice base? That can also work. Well, you know what, Gary?
Yes.
That gives me a brilliant idea. Let's one night just bring in the wheel of fortune.
Oh, yes. I love the wheel.
We spin it. We put all the tracks into one wheel, and then we put all the car classes into one wheel, and then we spin a track and we spin a car class. I think that can work. That could be fantastic.
I love doing that.
You love the wheel.
Yeah, love the wheel. Absolutely. What's not to love about the wheel? Come on.
It's colourful.
Yeah.
Yui saying he's keen on an open mixed lobby for a multi-class. Oh, yeah, we can do that as well. Like have a GT3, LMP2, and a LMP1 mixed race. So
if we do a multi-class, I would like it to be a team event. So obviously each team has one member in each class.
That could also work. Oh, okay. So Super Van Roy into the pits now. K-Tech breezes past into 5th place now. He needs to pit still.
We're getting some excellent replay shots, but unfortunately we're not getting any action. These guys have been far too considerate and the racing far too clean.
And Ezekiel also saying, I'd love some 90 sports touring.
We can make it happen.
And Bucktoon loves the idea for the multi-class and being a team race.
And if that isn't enough, I'm sure there's going to be some social lobbies put together in the evenings in between. You guys are online. Invites usually fly around.
I see Remington is in the pits now. And... wait, oh, Jester pitted the previous lap. I was wondering why was Jester now currently in.
Right, okay. So he's gone for an early one. Best lap again, like Rex, 48-1.
Very good lap, though. Lightrex is now... I think Lightrex has pitted... No, he's in the pits currently.
He's going in. So this is pit number 3 for Lightrex, and he's still in 4th position.
Yeah, so it looks like he's going to have to do an extra pit though.
This season hasn't really panned out for Light Rex the way we thought. He was one of those movers in AM, almost dominated the entire series, and then just not worked out.
I think that the big problem is there's guys like me that loves one type of cars, and we do really well with those cars, like the hyper cars. For some reason, I've never liked them, and I've never done well with them. And I think maybe Lightrex has got probably the same love-hate relationship with the hypercars.
Makes sense.
It could be better for him the next series, but yeah, let's wait and see what happens.
Yeah, well, one thing's for sure, it'll be better for it. You know, I mean, you can hide away from things, but it's better to get some experience, and now he knows.
Yes, definitely. Well, it's good that he's actually stuck out and kept on racing, because there's some guys that will just they don't like the car anymore after 2 races or so, and then they don't want to race anymore. So it makes it very difficult for the team to grow then.
Yeah, well, K-Tech seems to have Light Rex in his sights at the moment. I wonder if you can do something about that. If you can put him under pressure, he might make a little mistake. We've seen it earlier.
K-Tech away from him for a while now.
He's the 2 closest guys on the track at the moment.
We've got Ezekiel saying Jester has bought his plane ticket and he is boarding the plane to get the hell away. He's already having one hand on the trophy for the series. On board with
probably
K-Tech.
Preparing his speech as he's driving round.
Most probably thanking his fans. K-Tech into the pits.
Right, so he wasn't that close to Light Rex.
No, Remington has been pinning the gap to 9 seconds since the start now.
So they're matching each other for pace.
Basically, yes.
K-Tech now moves down into 6th.
Yes. Lighter is only 10 seconds behind Venom now. 11 seconds.
A lot of time to make up in 10 laps.
The Bucktoon saying
Yeah,
you join racing between painting car. So
what model car, real car? What type of car are you painting, man?
Are you talking about in-game painting, in the garage painting? What will you be painting, Ezekiel? Bucktoon, sorry.
Well, it's not the finale we was hoping for.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Well, he's saying real car. What car is it, man? Are you gonna place an ORLSA sticker on it?
You need pictures in chat.
Okay, so he says he's got a 200 SX S13. And he's going to paint it midnight purple.
Ooh.
Looking good.
Yeah. Like a pearlescent, metallic type of finish you're going for. That sounds amazing anyway.
Yes. Well, you've got 3 weeks to complete it now.
Yeah. Minimum. Is it 3 weeks?
Well, it's 21 days. 21 days is 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then that's till the next announcement, isn't it? The UK's also done similar yesterday as well.
Well, that's what me and my wife was talking about. I mean, if you look at It's Italy. Italy is under lockdown now for almost a month now, and they still getting thousands cases per day.
Yeah,
So,
and the difference is most of the people in Italy have buildings to go home to. You know what I mean? Whereas here, it's not so easy. You can't just ask people to get into their homes. There's millions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you control it? You know, we'll have to see.
Well, I think that's probably why they're getting the military involved as well. But still, I don't think it's going to be an easy task. We are still only in the beginning of this.
I haven't heard much from the banks, besides Standard Bank saying something about mortgage relief or something. I can't remember.
Well, I actually haven't heard anything from the banks actually as well.
Yeah, I got an email earlier from AfriHost saying we've got good news and bad news, and then the first news was they're increasing our line rental from the 1st of April. So I was like, okay, thank you. But the good news is we're not going to increase your line rental in the 1st of April due to the coronavirus. We're going to wait 2 months and then increase it. I was like, oh, okay. And then they said they're going to upgrade the line speed for 2 months, but wait for further notice. So it sounds like they're going to run some kind of a promotion or something like that. I don't know.
Corona promotion.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, at least we still getting our internet, and we can still game and play it out. And but yeah, we've got Batum saying.
It baffles me though. I mean, we've been having load shedding for months, and now more people are at home using more electric.
But you know what?
And
now I'm going to counter that by saying you have less companies open during the day for the next 3 weeks, because it will only be the essential companies, like I know companies like Console Glass that still needs to produce glass, so they can't close. But they also, I think most of those places run their own electricity on site, so they've got their own substation that they actually produce their own power with. Metal Steel can't shut down.
They're the major consumers, you're saying?
Yeah, but like I also say, they generate their own power from within inside most of the time. That's, like I said, it's not completely confirmed. That's what I understand from it. But I mean, if you look at, like, our building has lights on 24 hours a day. Now for the next 3 weeks, that building is going to be empty.
Yeah, true.
And the lights will be off. So there's a lot of companies that will be completely shutting down, and that will relieve some of the strain put on the electricity. Because if you also look at the normal household, well, I'm not saying normal, but let's say 50% of the people in South Africa has someone working at their house or cleaning their home, washing, doing the using the dishwasher, while these people are at home or at work. So they're still using power if they're not at home, because someone else is using the power at home. So yeah, with
it balances out overall.
Basically, with the companies at lockdown, I think the power will be won't be under strain, and I think therefore we won't have load shedding for the next 3 weeks. So yeah, it's just my perspective of it. I'm not saying that is how it is, but it's my perspective.
And
I don't think the president, even in his speech, said that the people will have the basics available, like electricity and water. So yeah, let's hope there's no load shedding for the next 3 weeks.
Do you know what's nice though? I'm not a fan of Ramaphosa necessarily, but it is nice not having a president that's bumbling his way through a speech. Do you know what I mean? It just makes a bad situation worse.
That's why people were saying as well today that they can be glad it wasn't the previous president, because it will probably have come down to 21 years of lockdown and not 21 days.
Yeah, no, it would have been a disaster. My goodness.
So you were saying they are having issues with both water and electricity. That's a bummer, man. Baktum saying he might put a sticker on the window. He says that's also why he had the Spano that he was driving with in the AM group. That black and purple color. Well, that looked freaking amazing.
Oh, very nice. Okay,
Yes.
so it's going to be that color. Ooh, I can't wait to see the pictures for that.
See, Lightrek still in 4th place. He is now 7 seconds behind F50 Venom.
Going to jump on board with Venom now. But no, Toon Man, there's nothing more satisfying than a personal project. I hope you enjoy every minute. Sounds fantastic.
No issues, Yui. Yeah, Yui saying a nice censorship there from me because I didn't use the word that he used in in the chat.
You dropping P-bombs?
No, luckily not.
So where will this leave Venom then? In 2nd place?
F50 Venom is in 3rd place.
No, but overall, if he finishes in 3rd, will that give him 2nd place in the championship?
Ooh, I've got no idea. I'll have to check. He might. Well, yes, he should have 2nd place wrapped up then. Okay, I've got some confusement here right now. Got Jester now in 2nd place.
Final pit?
I believe he might have pitted already. I think Remington is probably going to head into the pit right now. I'm going to jump on board with Remington. Okay, so Remington going past. So we've got Baktum saying here that he'll send on the pictures on the ORLSA main hub when he's completed. And he says yes, he also he loves working on his cars. This is now the 2nd car that he's painted. What was the first car, man?
And also, by the way, feel free to post on the Facebook page. There's a lot of members there that aren't necessarily racing at the moment. They'd love to see it as well.
Yes.
A lot of like-minded guys out there. Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, that's what we're all here for, basically. Our love of cars, isn't it?
Okay, so his first car was actually a 1973 Datsun 1200 DX.
With the chrome trim.
Well,
I don't know why, but I imagine it being metallic green.
Well, he's probably going to give us some info now. He's replied to your remark of putting it on Facebook, and he said he will do.
Yeah.
I think he's typing an essay now of what he did with the Datsun.
Well, just to go back to the race briefly, F50 has been racing perfectly, to be honest, from start to finish, super smooth. That gap has been managing between him to, well, it is Jester at the moment, but he has been bit by bit chipping away at that gap. I don't think he's going to reach 2nd place, but he's been managing his gap. He's had a fantastic race.
Oh, definitely. And Lightrek is now trying to reel him in. Lightrek is only 4 seconds behind. I want to see
that gap has visibly closed.
I want to see what Remington is doing on. Oh, Remington just went into the pits now.
Yeah, the last round of pit stops, and then it'll be a dash down to the finish line.
Venom also into the pits.
So Venom's going in. Yep.
Lightrek's following him into the pits.
He's also going in.
So
he
this
wants
is
to see his
Lightrix,
opponent.
the 4th pit stop.
Fourth,
this just,
which is quite impressive.
Yeah, to show that he's only like 4 seconds behind F50 Venom, and he's done 1 pit more than them. So he's definitely got the pace to actually run very good.
Oh, there's
lap
me
times.
and you on the pit wall there, just chatting. Commentary. There you go, boys, as they drive past.
That was a good court there.
Right, come on. We want to see Light Rex close this gap, and we want to see a little ding dong before the finish line.
Yeah, maybe a last two lap battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Light Rex in the dirt. Visibly closer, though. Much visibly closer.
K-Tech is 11 seconds behind Super Van Roy. Okay, so you were saying, yeah, 3rd and 4th place quite close. So that is Lightrix on the back of your teammate there, Yui. And then we've got Bucktomb saying he tried getting into back to factory, but unfortunately it has got the 1400 Champ front grille. It's white now, but going to make it metallic light blue. So that's the Datsun's information there for you, Gary.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, definitely very cool. Got some guys with talent in the group.
Yeah.
Always good to see what the guys do outside of racing. Everyone
because
specializes
usually
in something.
they have hobbies that
Yes.
are related to racing. Yeah, for sure. Like Rex is catching Venom. I think we might have our ding dong. 4 laps left.
Oh, it's 2 seconds now. I'm gonna jump on board with F50 Venom. Let's see how he can
Handle the pressure.
Yes. Now we've got Bucktomb saying as well, going to swap in a 1800 turbo motor and gearbox that came from the 200 SX. Wow, that's going to be a beast of a car.
Yeah, oh, geez, that'll move. You have to replace the drivetrain and everything, or can it just drop straight in? Light Rex, it must be about a second now. That gap is, I mean, he's on him.
1.3
smell his
seconds.
exhaust fumes.
I've got the information on intervals. Jester just did a 48.3, I believe I saw there.
Right, okay.
Lightrix now second away from a 3rd place.
.48.3 is actually quicker than what I saw in practice, so he's overachieving, which is a good sign. And Light Rex smashed it. What's he got now? 48.1? Almost
Yes.
on 47s. Yeah.
It's 48.1. That was his fastest lap so far.
That's amazing. Especially considering the Ferrari is down on power on the straights. Oh, he's lost a lot of time there, though. Look at the gap. I think he must have doubled it again.
2 seconds, 2.3 seconds.
Yeah, no, you could see that.
I think he
ran
made a
it
mistake
wide
in
all
the.
way. Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe he made a mistake in the chicane just before that last corner.
No, well, it looked like he wanted to try and get a fast exit out of that last corner, but he accelerated too early, so he ran it all. So he ended up travelling a longer distance onto the straight, which basically slows you down. There's nothing you can do, by the way, when that happens. You've just got to keep your foot down.
Yes.
It's just one of those things.
No, it's a very difficult corner, that final corner.
Yeah. You get your entry wrong, you're coming out wrong.
But I mean, also, you don't know where to hit the apex, actually.
No.
Because it's such a long corner that if you hit the apex too early, then you have to get off the throttle to to actually make the corner, and then if you try and hit it too late again, then you've lost too much power or time going into the corner. So it's a very difficult corner to get spot on.
Yeah, and it very much goes on feel of the car as well, because you don't want to touch the brakes. You want to go through the corner as fast as possible, but each car will have a different line in order to do that, you know, depending on its turning circle and it's the distance between the front and the rear wheels and things like that. So every car will be different going through that corner. But as you say, it's very difficult to get it right. It's so easy to run it too wide, or if you come into the apex too soon, you just feel slow coming out, you know. And also gearing is very important. Yeah, it's a tough one actually.
And also the exit of the corner, if you run a bit too wide, the curb on the exit on the outside is so high that you actually lose time if you start running over it.
If you hit it, yeah. So we just started lap 30 now, and it looks like F50 has bought himself some extra space there, so he could be good to take
the gap is now
position.
3 seconds.
Yeah. Whoa, he didn't want to start drifting just yet.
Trying to get some bonus points from style there.
But that will give him second overall in the series, which I think is an amazing achievement in semi-pro. So also going up to pro. F50 Venom in pro. Oh my word. He started with ORLSA, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I mean, he started racing. Yeah, fantastic. Homegrown driver.
Yeah, I believe Jester as well. We also started with ORLSA.
Excellent. A little bit of practice goes a long way. Well done. Oh, Light Rex, his body language, he's not giving up. He said, screw you guys, there's 1 lap left.
Yeah, 1.9 seconds. But it seems that Light Rex keeps on getting this last sector wrong.
Could he do this? No. Ooh. I've got a feeling Ezekiel's going to be drinking in a minute.
Is it Light Rex running on the curb? On the exit?
See, his eyes are locked on Venom. And there is still 1 more lap to go after this one, so if you can just stay with him. Oh, first corner, he closed the gap. Has he still got the drive, though?
Yes, he does.
He's coming in to attack.
1.1 seconds.
Ooh, I'm getting excited.
Giving some love here to K-Tech running down in 6th place.
I think we need to get on board for this. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to run down to them now. Oh, wait. I skipped the guy. Got Super Van Roy in 5th place, coming over the line to start his 31st lap.
What do you guys think at home? Can Light Rex catch up?
Jester is actually on the back of Super Van Roy, about to lap him. Jester going up the inside and Super Van Roy staying out of the way. Very good. Yes, definitely. And then,
Light Rex is trying everything on the brakes just to grab every little centimetre he can.
Light Rex now less than a half a second behind Venom.
Tracking distance.
Oh, 1
last lap.
Well, final corner, and then 1 lap to go. Much better from Light Rex out of that corner. He kept it very tight. And you can probably see that he's going to start closing the gap now. 0.367 in the slipstream.
I want to see. Yes, I knew it. Light Rex.
He goes up the inside. Oh, Venom having none of it. Venom having none of it.
Fantastic. So we'll be counting down the opportunities for a pass. Like Rex needs to get closer.
I'm going to jump on board with Jester as he comes through the final sector.
That's a very good idea. I'll stay on this battle.
Jester coming through the final corner.
He's getting a nice... Oh, and that's it. Rumble strips. Dragged him out wide. I was going to say he's getting a much nicer exit to the corners like Rex.
Jester over the line, backwards, winning the final race. Well done.
Done. Fantastic.
Remington
very well
finally getting to finish a race in second place.
Terrible.
Well driven.
Well done.
And then we've come to the battle.
Seemed to really enjoy Mugello.
Definitely, and well, it looks like Venom will be having third place.
I think he will.
Still a couple of corners to go.
Dragged down. Oh, Venom just lost traction. Oh, it's Light Rex. Oh, he's on the inside.
Light Rex got it.
Pushed F50 wide there. I mean,
Light Rex on the rumble strip.
I can't believe it.
Light Rex taking third.
I think Light Rex got it. Can you believe that? There you go.
Oh, what a finish for third and fourth.
Changes. Yowza.
Super Van Roy now coming to the final sector now.
Well, as races go, that was a bit of a slow burner, but what a finale.
Yeah, absolutely between Light Rex and F50 Venom, that was a good battle. Good 3 laps there.
That's the final we wanted, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I suppose I can back out and we can do the rundown.
Okay, so Super Van Roy coming through the final corner now. In 5th place.
Guys, just finishing up.
Coming across the line now. Super Van Roy finishes in 5th. And then we've got K-Tech now in the final corner. On the main straight. Coming across the line. Oh, actually giving us a bit of a drift there. As he finishes the race. And some good excitement there at the end of the race.
It was just amazing, wasn't it? It was classic.
It started
and then
with
we thought it was all
guys.
Over. Yeah.
It started with 4 guys going in side by side into the first corner. And it ended with
2 guys getting it all wrong in swapping places.
Yeah, with a good fight between F50 Venom and Light Rex.
Yeah,
look at that time.
Amazing.
It's freaking almost identical.
Here we go. I'm going to do the rundown. I've got so our winner and the overall winner for the semi-pro series, a very well done for CBR Jester. In second place, the most unlucky man this series. If there was a trophy for that, he's definitely getting it. But he got himself a second place in the end in the Aston Martin. Very well done though, Remington. Third place, Light Rex. You saw it just at the end. Unbelievable. Just taking it from F50 Venom. I wonder where that leaves him in the overall. I believe we're going to release that information into the WhatsApp groups, aren't we?
Yes, definitely.
The overall standings and whatnot.
Yes.
And then in 5th place we've got Super Van Roy. In 6th it was K-Tech. And then unfortunately we lost Aster. He just disappeared.
Yeah, he went straight into one corner.
Yeah.
Unfortunate with the disconnections. But yeah, that was a very good race at the end.
Excellent race. So what have we got lined up then? We've got the pro race next Monday.
Yes, and then we've got
between now and then
we've got the SSR race then on Tuesday next week. But between now and then, we'll probably bring on something to do this weekend.
We have track days on Thursday as well with Sully.
Oh yes, I forgot about track days on Thursday.
Yeah,
and I believe that's is in the lawnmower, the Civic.
VTEC. Yeah.
Oh, the Civic, the VTEC is.
Is there a choice, or is it just the one
I
car?
I believe it's only the one car that I saw there.
Awesome.
And then we also got the Formula One on Thursday night as well.
That's right, and that is even if you don't play the game, right? Because I don't, I want to, but even if you don't, check that out. Check the stream. It is fantastic. It is so close to actual F1 racing, and in some ways, it's actually more fun because it's like, you know, guys, it's local guys. So check that out. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, well, the guys are actually checking this weekend with the F1 race that they did Sunday night. They were comparing their times to those pro guys, and it's actually interesting if the guys are starting to do that.
Well, this is one of the funny things that we're seeing now. Due to a very horrible situation that's happening, we're seeing these new trends where actual Formula One drivers and NASCAR drivers and even other sportsmen are getting involved with... getting involved with esports racing. It's absolutely fantastic. That connection is being made right now. You know, it was always... You're either a racing driver or an esports driver. Now, it doesn't matter. They do both. And I'm loving it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely something to look forward to, and the next 3 weeks is going to be fantastic. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yes. Right. Well, thanks for dialing in, guys. We will catch you very soon, and hopefully by then I'll have some emotes so you can spend your bits or whatever it is that they use, and just generally have fun.
The skunks.
Yeah, if I'm not banned, if they even let me have them. But anyway, we'll figure that out as we go along.
Definitely. Thank you, guys, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yep. Cheers, guys.